In this video, I'll be comparing Pipedrive versus Copper versus Close and telling you which of these CRMs may be best for you and your business. So I'll go over what exactly they do, who they are for, and ultimately which one I would pick. So let's start with what Pipedrive is. So it's an easy and effective CRM for closing deals with a lot of AI features. So you can kind of see a preview right here. So it just looks very clean and like a basic CRM, where you have your different deal stages and you can just drag the deals from stage to stage. And under products, you can see some more specifics on what they offer. So the sales software includes automations, lead management, insights and reports, CRM. Then it has an emailing software, so email builder, segmentation, analytics, and marketing automation. It integrates with over 400 tools, and it allows you to attract new leads, manage contracts, and more. And then their AI features are an AI email writer, AI sales assistant, and then in beta they have Pulse and AI agents. So they have a lot of different AI features, and they are also expanding on that. Now, Copper is pretty unique. It's really built for people that use Google Workspace. So you can see recommended for Google Workspace. So under product, you can see that as well. So in terms of features, you can organize contacts, track deals, manage projects, so all of the CRM basics, then elevate emails, so build, personalize, scale, and automate. You can automate tasks, get reports, integrate with other apps. They have a mobile app, and then the Google Workspace CRM that allows you to manage contacts, deals, and more in one place. So if your business uses Google Workspace, then it will integrate very good with Copper CRM, and that is a pretty unique angle. Now finally, Close CRM is more similar to Pipedrive than Copper, but it is a bit different because it has a different focus. Close CRM's focus is really for smaller businesses that focus on cold calling and emailing, or just calling in general. If you do your sales over the phone and you call a lot with your prospects, then Close CRM is a very good option. So they have the communication features, which is email and calling. And for example, it has an AI call assistant that will summarize the calls. Then they also have automations and integrations. And then the sales AI, which is even more AI features. So they have Close GPT, then a call assistant, an AI rewrite assistant for your emails, and AI lead summaries, which I think is especially helpful to just give you a quick overview to see what exactly has happened with a lead. For example, when and how much did you send a proposal for, who are you talking to, any other people that you need to know about, and all of that is very helpful, especially if you work with multiple people. Now, in terms of pricing, Close CRM has a solo plan for $19 per month. If you do monthly, annual, it's actually only $9 per month. But if you work in a team, then it starts at $49 per month. But this plan is probably not the plan that most people want. The most popular plan is Growth at $109, where you will get access to some of the more advanced features, such as a power dialer, which again confirms that this is probably the best CRM if you do a lot of calling with your prospects. Now, Copper's pricing, you can see right here with monthly billing, starts at just $12 per month. But this does have a 1000 contact limit, which is not that much if you've been using it for a while. And after that, it will go up to basic for $29 per month. And then professional is $69 per month. Now, if you bill annually, you will save a bit of money. Then finally, Pipedrive, you can see they have quite a cheap starting price at €24 per seat per month. But the professional plan is most popular and probably the best one for most, and this one will cost €69 per seat per month. So before the conclusion, let's look at their customer reviews. So on G2, Copper has over 1100 reviews and scores 4.5 stars out of 5. Then Close has a little over 1700 reviews and it scores 4.7 stars out of 5, so slightly higher. And finally, Pipedrive has the most reviews with nearly 2500 and it scores 4.3 stars out of 5, so it does score slightly lower, but all of them have very solid scores and Close CRM has the best reviews. So which one should you pick? First, I would go with Pipedrive if you want a simple and visual sales pipeline, as you can see right here. Also, if you need a more affordable CRM in the cheaper plans, although I think the more expensive plans do give very good value, but if you want a more affordable CRM, then Pipedrive is one of the cheapest options. And finally, if you prefer AI-powered sales tips, for example, for deal forecasting and the Pulse AI, basically if you want to use AI in your overall sales, then Pipedrive is very good for that, and I would recommend it for small to medium-sized teams. Then next, I would go with Copper if your team uses Gmail and Google Workspace a lot. Then also if you want automated contact and email syncing, and you focus on relationship-based sales and not cold outreach. And finally, I would pick Close CRM if your team does a lot of cold calling and cold emailing, you need a built-in power dialer and call analytics, and you run outbound sequences. Now I'll leave links to all of these tools down in the description, and with Pipedrive, they usually offer a 14-day free trial, but through the link in the description you can get an extended 30-day free trial. So to sum it up, if you want a simple yet very effective tool, I would go with Pipedrive. If your business uses Google Workspace a lot, I would go with Copper. And if you do a lot of outbound sales, I would go with Close CRM. So that concludes this comparison of Pipedrive versus Copper versus Close. Again, you can get started with any of them through the links down in the description. If this comparison was helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.